What's up, Maiden? You're here at my self-build. I'm just going to show you my insulation that I've just got. Now this is all seconds, and if you don't know what seconds are, I'm going to show you. Seconds are basically rejects from the factory, and then they offload them to middlemen, and then they sell it on to people like me that want to save money on their actual insulation. Now this, you can normally save anywhere, say 15 to 20% or something. I'll go through the prices in a minute. This one, obviously they stamp reject. I'm going to go through the kind of imperfections that you get with the rejects, and actually it's not something that you can't work with, and it's totally reasonable to get this and use it quite successfully. Okay, now this one, there's not really much wrong with it, so I would imagine the reason why this is a reject is because of this rippling here. Now that makes no difference whatsoever to me, so that's perfectly fine. Let's go for some others. Now here, down here, can you see where this is a little bit wavy on the edge? That's why that one would be a reject. There's a few of them there, but that's perfectly fine. 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to use the edge, or it's not really, I mean, how much of a difference is that going to make to the UV? Not much. Others, you've got little chunks missing out like this, but if you just use that at one end and then you cut that bit off, because you always end up with them last little bits anyway. This one will be a reject because it's got all these little tiny slits in. I don't even know whether they'll show up on the camera or not. Can you see that? I've got 150s. These are 80s. Not really sure why these are rejects again. The papers, the silver foil's a little bit smoother. There's a chunk missing out of that. Now I might have done that when I was unloading it, or it might have just happened. But even if you get new boards, 9 times out of 10 you're going to chip the edges anyway, because you throw them about like all corners are missing. The worst ones that you could probably get, there's a few. I've got 62 150 mils. Some of them you get rolled edges like this. You see that? This one's probably the worst one because it's rolled on both edges like that, but I'm sure I could probably still use that somewhere and take them rolls out. That one's pretty bad as well. It's got the rolls at the edges as well, but the majority of them are pretty fine. These are a little bit older because they're discoloured. I'd say out of all of them, 62 sheets, I've maybe got 4 or 5 with rolled edges, and you could just use them around the edge because you probably ain't have to cut them anyway. Now this is June 2021, and these are the prices that I've got these for. So obviously these are all Celotex boards. For the 150 mil I paid £40 each one. 120 mil I paid £33, and for the 80 mil I've got £25 on that, and then obviously that's plus VAT, but I'm going to reclaim the VAT anyway because I've got it's a new build, basically 0 rated. So all of there is basically 3.5 grand's worth of insulation. There is a lot of insulation. 3.5 grand, that's a lot of money. Now if you was to buy that new, you probably look at the prices and it's obviously a lot more than that. So for the sake of a few damaged bits or rippling on the foil, save yourself some money. It's a no-brainer, and then the money that you save can probably pay for your bathroom or something. Prices are going up for insulation all of the time. They've gone up once or twice already this year. There's a website that I've looked at before. I'll put a link down below. You can see what the anticipated price rises are for different companies. Celotex, they're going up by 10% next month, so that's the reason why I wanted to get it now before I'm really ready, even though I wanted obviously the rest for up here to insulate that. I needed that now. I'm getting the finishing like 25 mil insulation new because he didn't have any 25 mil, and it's probably best when you do it under the rafters that you do have ones that are straight and not bowed and rippled and all that kind of stuff. I've also got to get some earth wall to insulate between the rafters on the barn. I've got a little money saving tip for you as well, but that'll be in a different video. If you're interested in self-build and you're not subscribed already, please do so. Hit the bell notification. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.